So, back again with the Jordans, you know, the original with G's, dead stock. Like, a lot of people collect these, right, and they don't wear them. My man's, he wears his shoes. He's a collector, but he love to show off his shoes. So, let's go to this madness. Because I had these. I mean, I think I told you the story before, but I'm not going to say it again. But why these colorways instead of the ones that out there, everybody, you know, like the new ones that just came out with the Gatorade?
You know, I think this. You know, for the record, this is by all means my favorite silhouette of all time.
Yeah.
If I could wear one, if there was like, yo, David, you could only wear one shoe
For the rest of your life.
I'd wear, you know, there's a couple other shoes like the Fragments and stuff like that we could probably had in here. But I think these things are this is such a staple to hip hop, to basketball, to sports, to everything. Every kid in 1985 wanted to buy a pair of ones. No matter where you were at when Disney took over the league, you couldn't. I mean, come on, man. Like they did a whole campaign to be like Mike. You know, that's how much kids wanted to be a part of the story, or the anything that will relate you to Michael Jordan. You wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So, for that very same reason, I fell in love with the silhouette. It's just a timeless shoe. You know what I mean? You could wear it any day, all day, 7 days a week, with the different colorways and all this shit.
And I know you have story behind all these.
You know, the honest truth, man, is some things they just are, and I think I like this shoe because there's not like I guess you could say like it's a status symbol, right? Growing up,
yeah.
I was homeless when I was 6 years old, so I never in the wildest dreams thought that I was gonna have 5 pairs of shoes all at once, let alone have whatever number I have of shoes now. Whenever I bought like whatever I considered my grails or whatever, you know, I never thought I'd own these things. You know what I mean? So I kind of went crazy for a few years and just be like, I gotta have this, I gotta have that, I gotta have this. Because I never thought in the wildest dreams that I was gonna have it, because in America, like there's poverty in America.
Yeah,
right?
definitely, yeah.
But in other countries like mine, not only are you poor financially, like your spirit is poor, you're broke not only financially, but you're broke in the mind. Like I never in a million years thought that I would be able to own anything. I didn't even think about that because that's how broken my mind was as a kid. There's no aspirations because they just is not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So to me, this shoe, my birthday's February 2nd, 1985.
Okay.
So that was my birthday. This shoes came out in 85. So it's crazy that something as timeless that came out in 1985 is still relevant today.
Today, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see myself in the shoes in a way, just because it's, I mean, come on, man. Like, you can't beat these colorways, bro. They're all the OG colorways, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like the OG colorways.
You know,
I don't like the new extra stuff they got going on.
I mean, this is all you need, bro. I mean, there's a lot of cool shoes. There's shadow backwards. Like I said, some of my favorite ones is like the Fragments, because of the, you know, obviously the guy behind Fragment is a whole nother legend.
Yeah.
But long story short, man, I could do this shit I could wear this forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, some things just is. This is the only shoe that I will continuously buy, even at resale price. I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I take extra precautions. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So, you know, I didn't want to bring the other boxes. It'd be too many boxes. But for every one of these, there's another one of these.
Woo.
But, you know,
let me hold one, man.
Never been, you know, never been worn, never touched the pavement. But, you know, I gotta have a backup because this is my favorite shoe. This is my favorite shoe.
you know, I've been dying to grab these. When it came out again, I was trying to get my hands on it, right?
I get high off of this smell, bro. I get high off of
See, he's rubbing it in my face because he knows.
Smell it. You can smell it too. Smelling's free. I'm not gonna try.
Of course, it's free, but I'm saying I want to smell it in my own house with the shoe. You know, I don't want to smell it at your house. You know, but this I think this is my favorite of all the Jordan, the 1s and the 11s. You know, and trust me.
I'm kind of questioning you right now.
You shouldn't.
I'm gonna question you on camera right now.
Go ahead.
Can you take off the shoe that you have in your foot right now? Take it off right now. He came to do a sneaker show and came in these things because, you know, I mean, I know what he did. You know, he come to the king's house, so he gotta. You know,
because I was afraid. You know, I was afraid if I come half stepping.
But you know, you came to do a sneaker show and some Valentinos, baby.
It's still a sneaker. It's still part of the culture.
No, it's not.
You know,
you came balling though. You'll break your ankles in those.
You know what?
Or you'll hurt somebody. You can sever somebody with these things right here.
It's
somebody Achilles ankle is gone. You fucking ended their career, bro.
I'll put this on for you. You know that, right?
You don't have to put it on for me. I wanted you to come in those 11s. Cause I saw you last video. You were raving about him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
on the Space Jams. I mean, I thought he was gonna come. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that you coming in correct. I am saying that I'm questioning your street credentials when it comes to sneakers.
You know what? You shouldn't. You know, I did this for you.
All right.
You know,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Cause I know I'm gonna speak with a legend. You know, I should mind my manners and come correct. So.
And here I am with some Supreme North Face house shoes.
You know, he's the man. So I'm telling you, he's a legend. You know, if you don't know, now you know.
So now I feel bad. Maybe I should go over there and change my shoes or something. Cause you know, I should have just been more professional. I guess.
Nah, this is your house. You do as you please. I'm just a guest. So,
but this is, you know, this is like I said. This is how I wanted to end the show. Just really telling the kids, man, you gotta wear your shoes. There's nothing more sexy than a beat up ass pair of J's.
Yes.
You know, when the leather is all broken down, like, but this still got work to do because I remember when like not a lot of bozos had like Royals. Now everybody got Royals.
Everybody got them. So.
But that's why I wear. You know, the leather is so fucking rubbery. I don't see this. Oh my God, this was a violation. If you did this shit to my shoes when we was in fucking high school, we're gonna have to fight, bro. But now this is all I care about, man. Giving them character, you know, aging them well. Definitely. That's what it's all about.
You know, because you can tell, you know, you gotta put a nice word to it. You know, you gotta.
A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to walk in these. I've seen a lot of you motherfuckers out here with heel drag. You need to learn how to walk in your shoes, man. None of my shoes have heel drag. Y'all need to learn how to walk. Some of y'all motherfuckers somehow be ending the end of the sole out here. That means you don't know how to walk. So learn how to walk.
You know. So I see the retail of these going.
They've gotten up the last few years.
And it's disappointing, you know, because I think what you think the company should do to stop these. I mean, I don't want to stop somebody's dreams of, you know, hustling or whatever, but I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I understand inflation, right? The cost of goods has gone up for everybody. So I kind of understand it, but I mean, this is the last one that I bought. What is box price on these? This one, if they're more than, okay, so you could get this, right? This is the new ones. This is the ones that just came out maybe a few months ago. This is $160 for fucking Jordans. A few years back, in 2012, I think, this ones came out. I want to say this was 2012. This was $140, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because I have these.
Yeah, they were $140
in 2012. Yes, that's why I got it for. I have these.
So, you know, I don't know that the fucking cost.
Now it's $220. I think the new price is like $220 because I know the 11 Space Jam.
Well, that's for the.
That's for retail. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they always been a little higher. Like the 11s has always been higher.
Okay.
Then I mean this by all means was the cheapest silhouette because it's very minimal. It's just leather and laces. It doesn't have all the technology.
On the bottom.
It doesn't have all patent leather and all the, you know, all that stuff. I can see this being $100 shoe at you know, at this highest being the most expensive shoe, but now this should always be Jordan's core, and this should always be the cheapest shoe.
Yeah.
And it feels like they're you know, they're inflating the fuck out of the shoe now.
And that's what I hate about it, because, you know, is they hijacking the prices.
But unfortunately, I gotta have them. So if these shits go up to 180, then I had to pay 180 for them.
But will you pay
220? No, not for a one. Fuck that.
I saw somebody on Grill selling for like $600.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could sell these Jones right now. Like,
and it's like, I hate it.
Resellers, man. You know, I used to have a hate relationship. I used to hate resellers, but then I put myself in the shoes. I was like, man, you know what? If I was a kid at this time, right? If I was 13, 14, 15, 18, and I saw my way of hustling like these clothes and seeing these idiots pay for these clothes, hey man, I would probably be hustling the shoes just the same, you know, because that's what I'm a hustler, right? Like, I'm a hustler since you know me. I've always worked and went to school, and then I went to school and opened a store. So I've always been about my hustle, and I can't knock this kid's hustle, man. I mean, I might not agree with it, but
I mean, like
but
you said, I respect it. I just don't agree with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with it, but you know, the reason I don't agree with it is because, in all honesty, and it's very sad to me, I don't think these kids even know why they like Jordan.
No, exactly.
I don't think they know why they like I don't think they know why they like sneakers anymore.
No, they don't.
They ain't never seen this motherfucking man play. You know, they ain't never seen him. You know, even they don't know who Michael Jordan is. They don't know what he did for like hip hop, for basketball, for black culture. They don't know anything about it. That's the reason that collaborations don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like you know, I remember back in the day, like, I mean, like the Pigeon, right? Like when fucking Jeff Staple came out with the Pigeon, that was the end of the world. I was like, oh, he's like a legendary dude with a legendary brand.
Yeah.
Boom, let's make something great. Now everybody does collaboration is kind of washed down a lot.
What you think about the Off-Whites? The Off-Whites that came out with these.
I don't give a fuck for them. Yeah, I'm not into that shit. I do, however, on the record, I'm going to say that the Prestos is probably one of the best shoes executed out of any collaboration ever.
Okay.
Like, I think that Presto, and I always raved about the Presto. That was the first. I think that one, when I saw it, it took, because, you know, obviously they released this one first.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh my God, that one's coming out. And then they showed pictures of the Presto. People for the longest were still talking about the white one.
Yeah.
Right? About the one. And I think it took people like a long while, like hypebeasts had to do a lot of work and high snobiety of pushing the Presto onto people that they started liking it. When they released the lineup, I liked the Presto from the very beginning more than any other shoes.
Okay.
So do I think what he's doing is genius? No, I don't think like Kanye made his own fucking shoe. You know what I'm saying? He made his own shoe. That's genius.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
He just get a marker.
Yeah, this dude just got a marker and threw some extra fucking tags and strings and shit, you know. But
hey.
I'm not saying that he's not a genius in his own right. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I think the shoe itself, it's not worth whatever the people are putting on top of the price. Which is $1,100. Average for one of these shoes is $1,100. The one that I want the most is $1,000, which is the Presto, and you know, I'm just not at that point where I gotta have it anymore.
So I saw those foreign joints, NMD.
Yeah.
For $2,500. I mean, not $25,000.
The Chanel ones.
Why?
Bro, I don't know. I don't understand it. I really don't understand that. I don't get that. That baffles my mind. You know, I remember when that Quagmire, or not the Quagmire, the fucking Marty McFly, when that was like 8,000, people were like, oh my God, it's 8,000. First of all, that fucking shoe is disgusting. That shit, it's not a wearable shoe. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be Mayweather, you could be Trinidad James, King James, fucking, you know, James from the Bible. I don't give a goddamn. Those shoes are fucking disgusting. And it's not a wearable shoe. Stop trying to wear that. It doesn't look good. It's like wearing that Kanye boot. That shit is disgusting.
People try so hard to try and pull it off, and they look like they're trying so hard.
That boot looks like
the
it
Kanye
belongs in your asshole.
Yeah, that Kanye boots was.
It was a
like,
travesty.
if you live in the farm and you need to work on your farm,
I don't even think that they look like an orthopedic shoe.
It is. It was
like people that have a short foot.
Yeah,
it looked like that. I didn't like it at all. But you know, it's the world that we're living in. And once again, you asked me about the Virgil Abloh top 10 thing. I mean, some of the shoes, I think he executed them really well. Like the Zoom Fly, I think that was the most slept on
nice,
one.
yeah.
I think that was the most slept on. And which one other? Really, I think really that's the only one that I like besides the Presto. I don't really care for the other ones. That Chuck Taylor that's coming out is nasty.
Okay.
It's disgusting. I wouldn't wear it. Actually, I did like the Air Force One off-white. The one that released at ComplexCon, the leather one.
Okay, yeah. Did you go? I wanted to go.
I did. I went to ComplexCon.
Okay.
It was like a spur of the moment thing.
Okay.
My buddy was actually moving out there. He asked me to drive the truck with him to LA. So I helped him move, and he just happened that it was the weekend of ComplexCon. And you know, I've been going to LA back and forth, and a lot of people don't understand the love that I get out there or that I get in Chicago, because I don't really focus a lot on local things. So when people tell me like about other stores, you know, I don't really give a fuck about other stores, because you know, Houston has never shown me the love that I felt like I should have gotten.
You know, that's a different topic that we can get into.
It is,
because Houston
is very hater.
It has a potential to be successful, right? But it's a lot of, I don't want to say Me Too, because the Me Too is very saturated now, because I don't want it to be Me Too, Me Too movement.
No. It just is what it is. So
like, if you want it, like, I remember when Tipping Point was starting, right? If you remember when y'all was about to open, I had a clothing line with Achievers, and we did a shoot, the whole, and that was, and my first event, you and Thomas, shout out to Thomas, reach out to me and say, I can have the photo shoot there and I can have the event there. If that was like the most illest shit ever, right? For anybody in Houston that ever done anything for me, right? So to this day, that relationship or the feeling, the joy that I had in my heart when I first started doing Overachievers, and the door that was open for me to just have that event, it was, I think I approached about 3 or 4 different stores.
And you know, the thing about it is that that's the reason that like the people that rock with us since day one, they still rock with us now.
Yeah, because when you meet somebody, right, and when you meet somebody, they will tell you who they are on the first visit, you know, and the second time you meet them, they will give you the same respect. That you know this person is who he truly is. Yeah, and man. Since day one, from when we was going to school together to you getting the store, it's been the same attitude, whatever. Like, you didn't have to pick up your phone when I called you. You'd be like, yeah, I want to do this thing, you know. But I know you will, you know. I know. I mean,
the attitude with the people that I like has always been, you know, if you at some point cut for me, then I'm gonna cut for you.
Yeah.
But you know, and the other token is like, if you're not with us, you're against us. You know that about me.
Yeah.
So if you know, it's always been. I have, you know, a lot of people say that I'm an ass. I have a chip on my shoulder. I do have a chip on my shoulder. It has nothing to do with anybody from Houston. I have to make my family proud. You know what I mean? I have to. I'm an immigrant, bro. I didn't know English. I have to fight. I just had to fight immigration 2 years ago to just be in this fucking country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck about none of this normal stuff that I don't care. I don't follow nobody's. I follow the rules. And if shit's correct, then shit's correct. If you show me love, I'm gonna show you love.
Yeah.
And if you don't fuck with me, then fuck you. You know, straight up. Because I support people, man. I always show love. I always support all these stores that have opened in Houston. I've always shown love, and it's never been given back to me the way that I've given it to them. And the thing about it is that I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I think at some point back when we had the old store, I didn't care about none of that. Like, that doesn't matter to me. They don't pay my bills. I don't sleep in the same bed they do.
Yeah.
I don't believe we don't have the same values clearly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. All right. That was a good set, man.
Adidas has this program called the sneaker exchange program. So this was a very slept-on shoe that I feel like people would sleep. This particular one is in clothing. Okay. So in clothing, this Iniki is one of the this Iniki silhouette. Super comfortable. It's lightweight, and also like I said, man, this silhouette and this is just an everyday shoe, bro. Like you know, I'm all soccer is a big influence.
It says soccer on the box, so we just gonna stick it with the
it was
box.
actually this is called the A16. So this is I just wanted to say hi to him, and I was like, "Yo, you at the store?" He's like, "Yeah." I looked at the wall. So Kevin said they didn't have them, and his employee is so comfortable, and it's so slept on. You know what I mean? Like all the footwear that you see coming out of Kith. Unfortunately, he don't live here right now. He live in New York.
We gonna be traveling, man. So you need the person to show you around.
Historic side of downtown.
And also follow him on the Instagram. What's your Instagram page?
For the stories, the same and all across the board.
Okay.
At the tipping point.
Thank you for watching. Tune in next time. But I'd like to shout out to my friend Dave for inviting.